3 topics, 2 minutes for discussion. What we got this week? Oh, man. Maybe we should just have paper.
We should. Welcome to Beers Bars.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion. I go by the name of OT the Golden Child.
I'm Kamal Kiddo.
This week we will be drinking Fist City, Chicago Pale Ale, Revolution Brewing. Y'all know what it is. 3 topics, 2 minutes for discussion. What we got?
Chance the Rapper and his place in the game. Kendrick Lamar, is he one of the GOATs or is it too soon to tell? Travis Scott's album, Birds in the Trap Scene, McKnight, album review. Let's get into it.
All right, so my thoughts on Chance the Rapper to start off. Chance the Rapper, Chicago rapper, everybody knows that right now. Just put out an album called Coloring Book. I think that what he's doing right now is changing the game, and I'll tell you why. This guy is dropping mixtapes. This guy is not signed to any label, yet he is one of the most influential and most popping artists right now in the game.
I like Chance. He's from Chicago, real type of guy. My issue with his latest is that it just sounds just so gospel-y. But I feel the positive energy that he giving off. He got something positive for the kids, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I like all that gospel-y music. I don't know if I could just listen to that.
I'm admittedly
like that.
I'm admittedly biased because I'm a fan of gospel. So I kind of do like the way that he went with the album, and I just think it's overall good music. But yeah, I mean, the guy is he's right now, you know, to me he's amazing. You know what I'm saying? He and the way he brings artists together. Like for example, with the song with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, nobody would expect that collab. He got a collab with Lil Uzi Vert and what's the kid name? Young Thug. Like all on this album that has gospel content, but at the same time, it's like so different. You know, I like the direction that he really took with the album.
Yeah, and he's an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his own thing. He's not on a label, and he's showing these younger cats that you can get on and make moves without a label. I mean, he's making major moves and connected to some of the biggest people, and he's a humble dude, man. I like him. Overall, I like him. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know about the gospel-y stuff on. Like, I like some of that stuff. I don't know if I feel it cohesively with his album. Right. But overall, I like what he's doing, though.
Okay.
In general, I like what he's doing.
All right. Okay. Next topic. What we got?
Next topic. Okay.
So Kendrick Lamar. Is he one of the GOATs? So last week on Facebook, I put up a post and I said, after Kendrick Lamar's next album, if it's in his line, if it's as good as the other ones, to me, he'll be one of the GOATs. And people killed me because it's like, you can't just call him a GOAT right now. It's too soon. Blah, 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 blah. So, what do you think? Is he one of the GOATs now based on his body of work? Or does he still have more to do?
I think that he does have some time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like throwing out the term classic on an album. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a classic because it has stood the test of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that he's not one of the greatest. He's not one of the greatest of all time.
Right.
Yet.
Yeah, got you.
But he's solidifying his space. He's killing features. Yeah. He's killing features.
Right.
Like murdering cats on their own song. You know what I'm saying? And his albums are good. Right. He's not just throwing out albums.
And that's my thing right there.
Concepts.
Not even counting overly dedicated. If I just went, what's the first album? The Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, and then To Pimp a Butterfly. Those to me, like I said, there are no 3 better first albums to me.
Yeah, and and Section 80, I think it's technically a mixtape.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's like Good Kid, Mad City was his first official, and everybody was like, whoa! And it was good. You know what I'm saying? To Pimp a Butterfly was like, wow.
I think that
you doing your thing, sir.
I think with the social climate the way it is right now, with all the the killings of unarmed black men and all that kind of stuff, the Colin Kaepernick stuff that's going on, I think somewhere Kendrick Lamar is watching this. True. And he's going to create another album based on this social commentary and capitalize off of it and just, take it the same way he kind of did with To Pimp a Butterfly. I just think he's going to.
Oh, yeah.
So I think with another good album, he might be in that next conversation. All right.
Okay, next topic.
Last one, we're going to do an album review. Travis Scott, good music artist. I listened to it about 2 or 3 times last week.
Yeah.
Overall thoughts on the album?
Birds in the Trap singing McKnight, man.
I think it's a good album, and I like what he does. He's of this new style of singy, rapping type, you know. Yeah. It's not going to be your quote-unquote backpack, all rap type album. It's definitely, you know, that new singing stuff people do. It's very melodic, you know.
Yeah, it is. I like Travis, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I like the album. Is to me, when I first heard it, I felt like all of this stuff kind of sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like one long song to me.
Yeah.
But the more I listened to it, the more I heard his story in it. You know what I'm saying? And I like the album, but still, I gotta say, you know, ain't nothing gonna be better than Days Before Rodeo. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of Travis Scott, Days Before Rodeo is his hands down best work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a fan on Al Farrow. He was kind of all over the place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He dropped that Days Before Rodeo, which was hard. Rodeo was okay. It was a good, like, official album. And then this project is better cohesively because it all does kind of sound the same.
And that's my biggest thing with albums is that this album follows a certain format sonically, which is what I always listen for. Can your album hold my attention throughout based upon a certain sound, you know? And that's what he does. I think that I did listen to the album before this one. I think that of the two, this is the better work. My favorite song is the joint with Kid Cudi. I was just singing it before we actually started. That joint is a banger, you know.
Hey man, I like Way Back, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like that Coordinate with Black Gangsta, whoever that is on the beginning. I really like that joint. And Lose might be my favorite joint.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Before we end the show though, what would you give Travis' album 1 out of 5?
1 out of 5. We're not even doing 10. Okay, 1 out of 5. I will go
1 out of 10 then.
I'll go 6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
I'm gonna give it a full on solid 7.
Got you. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 7. You know what I'm saying? It's better than okay. It's not blowing my mind, but it's decent. I could throw it on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 7. G.
Okay. That's what it is.
Thank you for checking us out. Beers and Bars. I'm Kamal Kiddo.
OT the Golden Child. Peace, man.